Yep.
Bo wiesz co, bo to jest specjalny, to jest ten. Nie, jeszcze no tak.
Zobacz, młody chłopak. Oh shit. Awesome.
No już, nie wiem. No nie ma jak.
What is up, guys? So today we are taking the car to the dealer today. As you can see, my tire pressure's low. It's beeping at me here. Yeah, I got it. Is there something behind me? No. Anyways. Come on. There she goes. Okay. Why is the backup camera showing? Anyways, we're taking the car to the dealer today because I've noticed under braking, now it doesn't even have to be heavy braking, just any braking. I mean, I could be soft braking, and it's really random. It doesn't happen all the time, it's just once in a while. But what is this thing doing? Sorry if I sound annoyed, guys. I had a long night yesterday. I didn't really get much sleep, so I'm a bit cranky this morning. I got home at around 4 a.m., which of course is nobody's fault but my own. It's not bad either. I had a great time with my friends. But yeah, I'm just a bit cranky. Anyways, we're taking the car to the dealer because, like I said, under braking, the steering wheel shakes. I noticed it a couple weeks after I got the car. So, see, now it's telling me that the tires are okay, it looks like. So that's great. Are we done with that? Alright, I'm gonna tell the guys to take a look at that too today. Yeah, then there's this noise on the side. It sounds like it's coming from the right side. It's like a little chirping noise. I don't know if that's the wheel or what that is. But yeah, I've noticed little things here and there. And so I don't know if the rotors are messed up or if they need to be turned or replaced. So I guess we'll see. Luckily, I still have the 4-year, 50,000 mile warranty on this car. So it's free, and they said if I really need a complimentary car, they'll hook me up, which is awesome. There's something though about the being like 24 or 25, or like you have to be 25. I don't know. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so steering wheel shakes under braking. Now, like I said, it doesn't happen all the time. We got a older X5, older Gen X5, still good looking. Yeah. Another thing that I have a beef about with this is the side view mirrors. To me, they seem a little bit small. I don't know if I just set them up wrong for myself, or I don't think so though. I mean, I'm not stupid. I know how to set up mirrors, you know, I mean, geez. But to me, they seem pretty small compared to my Subarus that I drove before. They're like, you know, I don't know. I just felt like I was able to see a lot more before in the Subaru, like traffic behind me and what lanes. And the biggest thing is a blind spot. I always have to look back for blind spot. That That was one weird thing. You know, this car came fully loaded, yet I don't know if there just was no option for it at the time, but the previous owner decided not to give it blind spot detection. That was like a feature I was really excited about, but I couldn't really find a car. Oh, see, it's kind of, I probably can't tell, but I can feel it. It's kind of shaking under braking. So, and again, it doesn't happen all the time, but yeah, the mirrors. Sorry, I'm all over the place here. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, I guess. I got a giant headache today too, not from drinking or anything like that. Just, you know, just one of those days. It's a fall day, you know, it's cloudy. It's like one of those days where you just, plus not a lot of sleep, you just kind of feel like blah. So hopefully they can get the car serviced and they'll do a good job. But yeah, the side view mirrors, you know, I set them up similar to what I had in the Subaru, and I don't know, I just feel like I can't see as much on the side or like oncoming traffic as I could in the Subarus. Now I've gotten used to it. I don't know if that's just, you know, maybe I have to get used to the car still or whatnot, but I think they're a bit small. But that's just really a tiny negative in what has really turned out to be many positives in this car that I really do like. So another weird thing in this car is, I don't know if you guys can hear that, it's like under when you go faster, the car makes like this, like a whistling, like a whoosh, you know, like how wind rushes under something, like a rush of wind or whatever. Here, hold on. Yeah, under higher speed, the car makes this like whoosh sound, like wind rushing underneath it. But it's especially noticeable on the highway. I don't know if anyone else out there has had that similar sound, or if that's just like my individual car. But I'd be curious to see what everyone else says, anyone that watches this. If that's just something that you're able to deal with, or if that's something that that's just my problem. You know, and if you had a similar problem, I was wondering if you guys know what was the issue, or if you guys took it to the dealer and told them about it. Because to me it seems like it just kind of it's really nothing wrong with the car. It's maybe just like the aerodynamics and how the car, you know, when it's going fast, it just sometimes makes that noise. You know, the wind's rushing underneath the car, over the car, and it sounds like it's coming from the right side. And I know the car is a little bit scratched on the right side too. So I don't know, underneath, that is, it's scratched underneath. It was like that when I got it. I don't know if something's sticking up and causing the air to rush kind of around it and make that swooshing noise, or again, if that's just how the car's made and it's part of its aerodynamic makeup or whatnot. Another thing I noticed, guys, that right rear view mirror, my side view mirror, when I first got the car, when I put it into reverse, it would always tilt down a little bit and kind of show me the ground. And as of this week, it's stopped doing that. I don't know why, but yeah, I could definitely address the dealer and see what they say about it as well. But I don't know. I don't think it's any settings or anything like that. If someone knows, let me know. But I didn't see any settings about it. I know I did change a few settings in my car regarding, you know, locking when the car sets into motion, and the little lights that come out from underneath the handles, the little nighttime guide lights. I turned those from 30 seconds to 10 seconds. Besides that, I really haven't done anything, and the mirror no longer tilts down when I go into reverse. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. So we should be arriving at the dealer pretty soon here. Should be on our left side somewhere. intersection it is. There it is. You can see the glass coming up. It's a really nice dealership. They built it brand new, all new and stuff, so yeah. There it is. BMW dealer, really nice. Go pulling in here. Where we go for parking. Let me just park it right here real quick. Nice dealership, huh? Alright, Alright, so they took my vehicle in. They said it looks like the shaking is due to a loose control arm on the left side of the car. So they're going to replace that, or work on it at least. And I found out there's a bubble in my tire. So go figure. They said I'm pretty lucky that I didn't hit any major bumps, or else, you know, it looks like it was just about to burst, really. Yeah, see, BMW. And they gave me a BMW X1 loaner. So, never driven this car before. I personally am not too big of a fan of the X1. But hey, it's a BMW, you know. I was hoping they'd give me something cool, but just kidding. It's I'm sure it's a cool car. It looks like the base version, there's no angel eyes or anything. Here's the gauge cluster. It looks a lot like an E90 3 Series gauge cluster. Yeah, it's got the nice nav screen. I like the interior actually. It looks nice. Standard BMW stuff. I like it. It's got it doesn't have a BMW smell in here though. I'll tell you that. And yeah, it does look like it's been used here a little bit. You see right there. Maybe I'll do a little comparo video on this car versus the 335 if I have some time, because I don't know how long my car's going to be in for. I don't know, a day or two. Hopefully not too long. Yeah, and the guy actually at first he really he scared the crap out of me because he was saying that I told him I just got the car. First thing he says, it's lot rot or something like that, which was causing the shaking. What he means by that is basically the car had been sitting on the dealer's lot so long that the rotors accumulated rot. So yeah, and I spoke with Jeff, the main mechanic there, awesome guy. He says the rotors look fine, and like I said, he mentioned it looks like it's the left control arm bushing, because the steering wheel doesn't shake all the time, it just shakes sometimes. So yeah, and we went out for a ride, he verified that, and yeah, very cool guy. He assured me everything's gonna be fine. Everything's covered besides the tire. Of course, I got to get a new tire since it's got a ginormous freaking bubble in it. It's the rear right tire. It has a big ass bubble. So I'm really lucky that thing did not pop, considering I was driving at 4 a.m. around construction yesterday. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so also he showed me the mirror thing. What he said with that, why it's not tilting down, is because this has to be in the left position when you're reversing, and then when you put it into reverse, that mirror tilts back. So that's something I had no idea. I had it in the right position, and so that was pretty cool. I'm glad he showed me that. Now I know. So if anyone else out there had that question, or any other noobs like myself to BMW, there you go. This car's got what, 5,000 miles? 5,620 miles on it. Loaner car. I haven't been able to really test the power yet. I haven't really had a chance. But yeah, X1. Anyone out there with an X1? What are your thoughts? You like the X1? This one's a 2015, he told me, so it's a brand new model, pretty much. Brand new car. Nice. I got 3/4 of the tank, so that's how I got to return it. Lot rot, whatever. It wasn't lot rot, thank God, because they were scaring me, saying that's going to be $950 because that's the dealer's problem, not BMW's problem. And really, honestly, I got really upset about that. I got, you know, for lack of better words, just I was not happy. Because, you know, when you buy a car, they tell you everything's covered. You buy the 7-year warranty and stuff, and, you know, they say everything's gonna be fine. Then you know, first thing you walk in and they say, oh, $950 if it's lot rot. You know, thank God the mechanic took a look and it's not lot rot. I'll cut the guy some slack for telling me that. The guy that told me that it was that. Because I guess he's been working there for about a year, but still, man, that was a scare. The tire, fine, you know, I understand. I totally replaced the tire. First thing you do. But yeah, the rest looks good. The rest is covered. Everyone there at the dealer was really nice. I wanted to videotape some of the cool ass cars that were there, like the i8, but I just didn't really have a chance. I was just getting hustled, and not hustled in a bad way. I mean, just moved around all the time and talking with the guys. So yeah, that's that. So here's the X1. It's blue. I always thought this was a nice color, the dark blue. What you guys think? You guys like the look of this car or not? I was never really a fan of the X1. Well, I don't know, you know, I don't really keep up. I don't know if they changed anything on the 2015 model. I believe they are, I know they are working on a new one. It looks like an X1. Got the tailpipes on the left side. I don't really know what engine, guys. I haven't done my homework. But I don't know if it's a 6 or is it 4. It sounds like a 4-banger. Correct me if I'm wrong. 28i. I was right. Yep. X-Drive 28i. I was right, it's a 4-banger engine. It sounded like it. The 4-bangers sound like diesels. So yeah, guys, I had a bit of a scare with the whole dealer lot rot thing going on. But I mean, overall, first time going to get my car serviced, it was a good experience. Everyone was really nice. Really curious. I really liked the mechanic. The mechanic was a really cool guy. He said he also owned a 335, so he knows the car in and out pretty much. And he's like, yeah, don't worry about, you know, that they'll fix everything. Everything's covered. And he verified that there's no, that there's no dealer lot rot going on. That the rotors look fine. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, he said depending on how, whether they have the control arm in stock, you know, it might take a day or over the weekend or so. Hopefully faster than that. But yeah, I'm really happy overall with the experience. Again, I was gonna try and film some cool cars, but they were in and out with me, so they got a whole standard operating procedure, you know. In and out, and that's good. You know, you want fast service. You don't want to be sitting there all day. I wouldn't mind because the cars are awesome, but